What he did is he had an auction for the sign, and he auctioned off each one of the letters in Hollywood for $27,500. He took all the money that he made from the auction, and then he put in the rest of the money. You guys, in 1978, Hugh Hefner, he is the guy that had the Hollywood sign rebuilt. Pretty cool, huh? Yeah, Hugh. That just goes to show you that guy was good for a lot more than just that magazine. Even though the magazine did get a lot of guys through hard times. You got the famous Hollywood Bowl on the left. That is the largest natural amphitheater in the United States. Seats up to 18,000 people. We just had the Jonas Brothers there. Grateful Dead was there. We always get good shows here. It's got some of the world's best outdoor acoustics, you guys. Hollywood Bowl. That menu right there, it's actually bring your own anything. They allow you to carry in an ice chest, and they don't care what you put in it. So you can actually bring your own beer, your own alcohol, you can bring glass bottles, whatever you want, you put in your ice chest and you carry it right in. Where we're going to be on going through the hills is pretty famous. We're going to be taking Mulholland Drive. And you guys, Mulholland Drive, it starts right here in front of us. But this road is over 50 miles long. And you can take it all the way to the ocean. It pops out right by Malibu Beach. Guys, they filmed a lot of movies on Mulholland. I think one of the most famous started right here. This is where they did a scene with Fast and the Furious. When Paul Walker and Vin Diesel were racing up the side of a mountain right next to each other. This is the mountain. Is that true? So you guys, the property in LA is pretty stupid expensive, and the property in Hollywood Hills is more stupid. The homes up here on the edge that have a good view of like downtown LA, San Fernando Valley, you guys, most of those homes, they started about $3 million. You don't get land with that either. Shit, you might not even get a backyard. Look at these houses right up here in front of us, right up on top of the hill. Those are called cliffhangers, you guys. That's a great house if you got a lot of kids, though. Think about it, when they act up, you can tell them to go play in the backyard. They're only going to do it once. You guys, Mulholland Drive, this is going to be a one-lane road the whole way. I am going to be doing a cat and mouse game with the cars up here, and that's so you guys are going to have time to take your pictures. But I'm always going to give you guys a heads up. I will let you know what's coming up and what side of the bus. That way you can get your cameras ready. We'll pull up, you can take a good picture, and we'll kind of keep moving. That way we don't have horns honking behind us, people driving by yelling at me. They love to drive by and yell nasty stuff, but then they tell me I'm number one at the same time. Alright, we're going to try and sneak in right here. You guys, right over there on the left is going to be your Hollywood. There it is. You guys, it doesn't look that big from here. We have a female singer up here, and she's got a Guinness World Book of Records for the most Twitter followers in the world. You guys know who it is? Female singer? What if I told you she kissed a girl? Yep. She's got over 107 million people following her on Twitter. That's a lot of people, you guys. That's crazy. You guys, our house is going to be right up here on the top left. It's going to be the big brown house with the pointy roof right there. That's a 3-level house. You guys, the bottom level with the black strip on top, that's an infinity pool. Yeah, it's nice up there. It's beautiful. I haven't been up there. I just got good pictures with my drone. You guys, that's a 5-bedroom home. She paid $18 million for that. That's a lot of money for Hollywood Hills, you guys. That's pretty common for Beverly Hills, but Beverly Hills is a lot different. Those people pay for a zip code. You guys know the ones I'm talking about too. I live in the 90210. Yeah, people up here, they don't care about no zip codes or nothing like that. They just want a view. So, Chow's Restaurant, you guys, it's a really fancy, famous Japanese restaurant. It's in Beverly Hills, Santa Monica, all these ritzy neighborhoods. And he just bought these 2 houses over here on the left, you guys. Both of those, the big one and then the little one, belong to Michael Chow. And you guys, he bought both those houses because he didn't want neighbors. Yeah, that's a rich person's problem. I wouldn't mind having that problem though. Right here's Runyon Canyon Park, super popular hiking park, you guys. A lot of celebrity sightings, a lot of different trails, great views of LA, but they opened up the park and left the parking lot closed. There's absolutely nowhere to park up here. All those people parked in the dirt, all these people parked right here, they're all going to get tickets. Anybody recognize this guy on my phone? That is Vinnie Jones. You guys, he was the one who played Juggernaut in X-Men, but he's been in a lot of movies. He was in Snatch with Brad Pitt, Lock, Stock, 2 Smoking Barrels, Gone in 60 Seconds, Meat Train. Every movie he's in, he's the bad guy beating people up. And he lives in the house right here in front of us with the black gate and the white wall. Vinnie Jones, you guys. And then right up there in the top left, that big cream-colored house up there, that is the director, Quentin Tarantino.
What? Okay.
You guys, I think it's funny, every movie that Vinnie Jones is in, he's the bad guy beating people up. And you drive by his house, and he's got sunshine on his wall. Aww. That guy Vinnie Jones, he's crazy too. You guys, before he was an actor, he was a professional soccer player. He played for Wimbledon in the UK, and he's actually still known as the dirtiest soccer player in the history of the sport. This guy actually has a world record for getting kicked out of a game in 18 seconds. Yeah, he ran right into the guy and headbutted him, popped his forehead wide open. This guy was crazy. guys, his nickname was the Nutcracker. And that's not from kicking people either. He liked to grab things. So Drew Carey from The Price is Right. You guys, this guy's an extremely modest celebrity. He actually lives in a home that costs less than $2 million, and he drives a Mini Cooper and a 2012 BMW. I've never seen him in a Rolls Royce or a Bentley or nothing like that. Super modest celebrity. His house is coming up a little bit on the left. You guys, right here, come on, right here on the left is Sacha Cohen. I don't know if you guys know who that is. He played in Talladega Nights, Borat. He's been in a lot of movies. It's a pretty nice house. Drew Carey's house is a couple houses up on the left, you guys. That's Drew Carey's house right there. Oh, he's home. There's his Mini Cooper. I think it's crazy, guys. No big gate, no like, I mean, some of these guys got security guards that walk around their house. This guy just blends right in. He's just an average, filthy rich guy. If you guys are scared of heights, you can look to the right. We're just going to get it over with. Hey, I have to come up and down the mountain every day. That would really suck. You get to the bottom of the mountain and you realize you forgot your vaccination card and your mask. You got to come back up. Gonna let this car go by us. Hey guys, right when I come around the corner, I'm going to stop the bus. Look straight out on the right. Looking for the big, tall, black building. Once you see that, just look a little bit to the right of it and straight behind it. You guys are going to get to see the Harry Potter castle. Straight out on the right, the black building. Just, yep, right to the right of it and behind it. You guys all see it? That's Universal Studios. Oh, you guys got it? We got to go. Everyone got it? Oh, thank you. Cool. Alright, to the left of the black building, that light blue building with the minion on it, that's the water park ride for Universal. The purple building behind the light blue one, that's also Universal. And then all those buildings behind the purple one, you guys, those are, they look like airplane hangars. Those are movie sets for Warner Brothers. That's where you have like Ellen DeGeneres studio, Kelly Clarkson studios down there. And the best view of San Fernando Valley is right here on this corner, you guys, right side of the bus. This is the roof of a cliffhanger right here. That's somebody's house, you guys. The whole front of it's all glass, too. Chili Peppers. Give it away now. The bass player in that band, you guys, his name is Flea, and he lives in the big white house coming up on the left corner. You guys, that is also the former home of Alex Trebek from Jeopardy. This is where Alex was living for a long time. Then he went back to Canada. Flea moved in. I have no idea how one person has that much trash. This is a big house, though, you guys. It goes way back and then it goes over too. Just a funny story about this house with the blue doors right here on the right. That is actually the former home of Bruno Mars. Yeah, you guys, it's funny. So it's a little house. He bought it for $3.5 million. 2 months later, he sold it for $3.2 million. He actually took a $300,000 loss on that house because he couldn't stand the tour buses. At the time he bought it, there was about 80 different tour companies, you guys. He never could get in and out of his house without getting caught. He made it 2 months. All right, you guys, Bollywood. That's Hollywood in India. And I don't know if you guys know it, Bollywood is a lot bigger than Hollywood. It is a huge industry. They have a superstar there named Shah Rukh Khan. You guys, this guy's the second highest paid actor in the world. He's worth over $850 million. He's actually been in over 80 blockbuster movies. This White House coming up on the left is him. Shah Rukh Khan. It's just a little 3-bedroom, 6-bathroom. You guys, he actually bought this for his son. His son goes to college. Well, he was going to UCLA. And he just graduated from college and he went back to India. And a week later, he got busted with weed on a boat. So I don't know if they're coming back. Another park right here, you guys, Laurel Canyon Park. This is our local dog park up here. That's the driveway in and out. That takes you down into the valley. You guys, this whole valley on the left is the park. It's big. A lot of the tour guides call it a celebrity dog park. I've been going there for 4 years. I still haven't seen a celebrity. It's pretty cool though. They put a chain link fence all the way around the park down there. So once you get your dog in the gate, they're free to run. There's nowhere for them to go. They can just run and run and run. It's really cool. If you get down there early in the morning, there's usually about 300 dogs. There's quite a few down there right now. You guys right up there on the top left, that is the back side of Adam Levine's house from Maroon 5. There's always one girl. Oh. You guys, all these houses in front of us, this is a guarded gated community. It's called the Summit. And it's a very exclusive neighborhood, you guys. The reason why it's exclusive, it is a Beverly Hills post office neighborhood. What that means is they all have a 90210 zip code. They're actually considered to be part of Beverly Hills. You guys, on the very far right, the big white house on the end, it's got 2 black windows the same size. That's the former home of Whitney Houston. And then 2 houses in, there's a house with an orange roof. It's got 4 rectangle windows. That is the boxer, Manny Pacquiao. Kevin Costner's in that neighborhood too. You guys, way over on the far left, the big white house on the very end is the former home of Jennifer Lopez. It's currently Gwen Stefani. But Gwen's on her way out, you guys. I guess she's going back to Oklahoma with Blake. So that house is up for sale if you guys are looking for a property. It is a 2-acre lot. It's got 7 bedrooms and 5 bathrooms. And they're asking $29 million. Hey, it was $39 million, you guys. It's dropped down $10 million. Now's a good time to buy. They might even take 27. Yeah, I'm gonna pull over in the dirt and get you guys a good picture of it, so you don't have to take a picture bouncing around. You guys, this is where Britney Spears was living back when she shaved her head, was being a weirdo. She was actually renting a home in there for $59,000 a month. Christina Aguilera just moved out. You guys see that how big Gwen's backyard is? You guys, that is a swimming pool. The whole thing. So I know you guys watch Full House, right? Everybody's seen that show. You guys, right up there at 2 o'clock, the big house with the brown flat roof, that is John Stamos. And if you look to the right of his house, in front of the water tower, there's another little house with an orange roof. That's his guest house. Yeah, that's depressing. I got a house with a guest room. I drive up here and see that, it's like, shit. And no, I'm not balling, you guys. I got a guest room because my kid moved out. If any of you guys really like John Stamos, this is his driveway right here. You can sit right here and wait for him. Hey guys, over here on the left, this is another guarded gated community. This one's called Hidden Valley. So if you guys look out on the left, there's one house that's sitting above all the rest. It's like a little bit below eye level. It's got a light tan roof. There's a big cone on the left side. You guys all see that one? Straight out. Okay, that's oh my God, that's Jack Nicholson's house. Yeah, here's Johnny. If you guys go straight down from his house and to the right, the long white house with the chimney in front of the window, that is Jennifer Lawrence. And if you guys look straight down the mountain right here, go straight down, and then that first orange house right there, not the orange roof, but the one behind it going back that way. I don't know if you guys can see where I'm pointing. It's light blue, it's got a gray roof, it's a weird looking house with a bunch of steeples all over it. You guys, that is Jason Statham. You guys know who that is? Transporter. The guy oh yeah, that guy with the British accent, the shaved head, always wears a suit, all action movies. That's him. You guys, Ziggy Marley is down there, so is Jennifer Aniston. Adele used to be down there. She just moved out a couple of months ago. She's got a house in Beverly Hills. Katy Perry just bought a guest house down there for $12 million. You're not getting in. All right, you guys, straight down and out on the left. And then back a little bit. Do you guys see that first big house with the dark roof and the 10 chimneys? That's Leonardo DiCaprio's house.
Oh.
Yeah. You guys, that whole hill right there and all the houses up top, that's another 90210 neighborhood. It's called Beverly Park. So if you guys go above Leonardo's house, go straight up and to the right. Do you guys all see that first big house with the dark orange roof and the trees going around it?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, not that one, but the one right next to it going uphill. That's Tyler Perry's house. That's the one that he let Prince Harry and Meghan Markle stay at. Meghan Markle's now in Santa Barbara. She's actually Ellen DeGeneres' neighbor. You guys, in Beverly Park, you can also find Steve Harvey, Denzel Washington's in there, and so is Dwayne Johnson, The Rock. Do you guys see the big freeway that runs along the right side of their house? That's called their driveway. All those estates up there share the same driveway, and they got a garden gate at the top. Does anybody watch a show on Netflix called Selling Sunset? Nobody?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there's usually one fan. You guys, it's a reality show about real estate. And these twin brothers, they hired 6 drop-dead gorgeous women for their real estate agents. They talk a lot about this road, Coldwater Canyon, that we're turning on right now. And the reason why they talk about it a lot is because it sucks. You guys, when you leave Beverly Hills and you want to get back up to Mulholland Drive, which is right here on the right, this is the only road. So every day, Monday through Friday at like 2 o'clock, 2:30 in the afternoon, the cars back up on this side of the street all the way into Beverly Hills. It's crazy the amount of traffic on this road. So Beverly Hills, you guys, amazing city. Over 100 years ago when they started building Beverly Hills, they wanted to build a city that nobody could live in unless they had a lot of money. And they nailed it. You guys, the average property in Beverly Hills, 10 to 14 million. Beverly Hills is actually called the City of Trees, too. A lot of people don't know that. You guys, every street in Beverly Hills, the trees match. If you drive down a street and you see a palm tree, that street's all palm trees. If you turn the corner and you see like a pine tree, that street's going to be all pine trees. It's like a really bad case of OCD. There's a lot going on in that city. You guys see how there's power lines hanging up everywhere? Beverly Hills, you're not going to see that. All the main roads, they put them underground, so you don't see any power lines. You're not going to see any billboards for advertising, and you're not going to see any fast food either. They don't have fast food in Beverly Hills. No McDonald's, Chick-fil-A, Taco Bell, nothing like that. They have a Subway, a Fatburger, and a Chipotle, and those, I guess, are considered quick service, not fast food. That's why they're there. In Beverly Hills, and I was asking the people that lived there if they knew why. Nobody could give me an answer. I did have a lady yell at me though. She said, "Honey, this is Beverly Hills. Those aren't silver, those are platinum." coming from, either up, brake check. It doesn't matter what city you're coming from. Whenever you're going into Beverly Hills, it's pretty easy to tell. You guys, all you got to do is pay attention to the landscaping. Like right now, you guys see how there's a bunch of different stuff on both sides of the street? Palm trees, everything. You guys, literally, with the blink of an eye, we are now in Beverly Hills. Can you guys smell it? The money?
No.
Welcome to the 1%.
That'll be the one.
Yo, Adrian.
You guys, even the Beverly Hills Fire Department, they're part of the 1% too. You guys check out this fire department coming up on the left. Have you guys ever seen a fire department that has a water fountain out front surrounded by a botanical garden with a running track? You guys check out their fire doors too. They don't roll up like a normal fire door. These things open up on hinges. Beverly House. This is where they did the bodyguard with Whitney Houston. This is the driveway that Kevin Costner would pull in to go pick her up. He would always check in at the security shack. That's what that is in real life. That's a security shack. This is where they did Beyonce, her latest visual album, Black is King. They shot that in there. They also did The Godfather in there. When the Corleone family woke up all bloody with the horse head on the pillow, this is the house they used. You guys, this is 3.5 acres of land. The house that sits on it actually has 19 bedrooms and 29 bathrooms. That's crazy. 29 bathrooms? Are you kidding me? That's a lot of shit. This thing's been used for events for a long time. You guys, when John F. Kennedy married Jackie O, they had part of their honeymoon in there. You see how the trees match right here on this street? And then look across the street on the other side of the signal. They turn into palm trees. And now they're pine trees. That's OCD right there. Did any of you guys know who Jerry Bruckheimer producer, you guys. He's the one who does like CSI and Lucifer. Those are his 2 TV shows. You guys, he's got a grip of movies though. He's the one who produced like Pirates of the Caribbean, Top Gun, Beverly Hills Cop, Con Air with Nicolas Cage, all the Bad Boys, the Transformers, Armageddon. Those are all Jerry Bruckheimer's movies, you guys. And he lives right here on the right. That is also the former home of George Marciano. He's the guy who owns Guess. So when George moved out, Jerry moved in. And these are all $30 million homes in this tract. Right around 30, you guys. This white colonial home coming up on the right, that's the former home of Ronald Reagan. Yeah, he was living in a White House, you guys, before he moved to the White House. One thing cool about Beverly Hills, you don't see 2 houses the same. Yeah, they don't do that here. They're all pretty unique. Check out this tropical house right here on the left, you guys. That's like $250,000 in landscaping. Seriously, those are banana trees and dwarf palms and canna lilies. I don't know about where you guys are from. Here in California, you can't buy that shit at Home Depot. That is not gonna happen. Next up on the left is Versace. Versace. And his sister is home too. I seen Donatello like 3 weeks ago. That's got the bling bling right there. I love their driveway. There's a white Porsche, a red Ferrari, a Bentley, and a Rolls Royce. And if you stay there long enough, you'll see the security guard, because all he does is walk around the house all day long. You guys, right here on the left, this is the former home of Steven Seagal. And that is a copper roof up there, you guys. That's the patina look. That's stupid money right there. You guys, if you can get up there and just peel that roof off and recycle it, that's a couple $1 million. There's a lot of stupid money in this town. This guy on the left is just a rich guy. Porsche, Mercedes. That's probably the dog walker, the nanny's car. Look at the size of the fountain right here in front of us. Look at how big that thing is. That's crazy. That's a big fountain. Beverly Hills, they're like, oh yeah, that's my yard ornament. Shit, that's a public pool in my neighborhood. Start that water flowing, we're going to have a barbecue too. Alright, you guys, Floyd Money Mayweather. He is the highest paid athlete in the world for one event. You guys, in the last event with McGregor, he made over $100 million. No athlete's ever done that in the history of any sport. So you guys, right after that, he came to Beverly Hills and he got himself a retirement home. That's the backyard on my phone. It's a show house, you guys. I mean, he's a show off. Floyd, he's always got a backpack with a couple $1 million. He's got armed security guards around him. Why not buy a show house? The front yard's right here on the right, you guys. Floyd Money Mayweather.
What's the address?
It's a beautiful house. Shit, I'd be happy with a mailbox. Look at that thing, it's all marble. Look at the balconies, all marble trim underneath. You guys, people can't even afford to put that in their kitchen counters. It's right next to the Beverly Hills Hotel. You guys, right here on the right, these are the private bungalows. These start at $12,000 a night. They start at 12. They actually go all the way up to 20. And I know you guys have all heard the song Hotel California from the Eagles. Right here on the right, the Beverly Hills Hotel. You guys, this is the one that's actually on the album cover. The rooms here start at $600 a night, but it does come with a free donut. 600 a night. Got the Beverly Hills Hotel sign right there on the right if you want a picture of it. You guys, I kind of trip out on that hotel because it was established in 1912. It's an historical landmark here in Beverly Hills. But 1912, do you guys realize that means people pulled up in a horse and buggy to get a room? That's how old that place is. guys ever seen a 12-way stop sign? Here we go. 6 roads, 2 directions each road. Yeah, nobody knows who's got the right of way. I just stop and then go. I'll figure it out in a minute. Lambo coming up on the left. You guys recognize the road we're on? This is called Beverly Drive, you guys. You guys have all seen this road before. It's one of the highest filmed streets here in Beverly Hills. This one goes all the way back to an old TV show called Beverly Hillbillies, when the Clampetts came into Beverly Hills. But this one was in the movie White Chicks. I know you guys probably see that movie. Beverly Hills Cop. It was in Clueless. It was in Beverly Hills Chihuahua 1, 2, and 3. All of our local shows, if it's still local, they're going to have a clip on this. Like Bosch and Lucifer and Selling Sunset and All American and 90210 and Beverly Housewives. They all have clips on this road. You guys over there on the left is a Beverly Hills sign. This is actually a pretty good shot because you're not going to have anybody standing in front of it. They just put all those white sticks in front of it. Those are all LED lights, you guys. It all lights up at night for Christmas. It's beautiful. This is all downtown Beverly in front of us, you guys. This is the shopping area for Beverly Hills. You guys can drive around this neighborhood all day long. You're not going to find a Walmart. Not even a Target. Only a green light. This Cheesecake Factory coming up on the left, that's the original one. This one opened up in 1978. The big hotel on the left right there, that is the Beverly Wilshire. That's the Pretty Woman Hotel that Richard Gere stayed at. The rooms there are $600 a night also. They start at $600, but you don't get a free donut. You guys, the presidential suites here are $25,000 a night. And you get a 5,000 square foot hotel room for that. You guys, that's like over 2 big houses. And this is Rodeo Drive. This is that one street where they got all the stores that I can't afford on the same street. You guys, I'm not alone though. Look at everybody shopping. No one's got a shopping bag.
Ooh.
Nice little Lamborghini SUV right there on the right. That's the ultimate family car. 0 to 60 in like 3 seconds. Come on. Kids, we're going to the store. You better buckle up.
For Instagram over there. I know. Does it have murder? Mystery? Oh? There's a dude in a suit waiting to greet you.
You guys, this yellow store on the left, that is the House of Bijan. This guy's a custom men's tailor. He charges $3,000 for an appointment. That's just to go in and get measured to pick a fabric. Then you got to pay him to make something. Christian Louis Vuitton across the street on the left in the corner. That's another Pretty Woman spot. You guys, that's the store they used when Julia Roberts went back in and said, "You work on commission, don't you?" Big mistake. Huge.
This lady. Oh. Kind of Beamer. Mercedes.
Road right here, if I went left, we could take it all the way to the Santa Monica Pier. I'm going right, and if I kept going eventually, we would end up in Chicago. This is the historic Route 66 right here.
I'm driving along it now.
It's just a little road. It's like 2,448 miles long. light right there, it's got a gold tip on top of the dome. That's the Beverly Hills Civic Center. That's where Eddie Murphy was released from jail in Beverly Hills Cop. And this nice 5-star hotel underneath it, it's called the Beverly Hills Police Department. Come on, it's got to be 5 stars. Why else would Charlie Sheen stay there so much?
Oh.
You guys, this is where you can really tell the difference. When you look down the street, you see how there's no power lines, there's no nothing. Big difference. West Hollywood next. You guys, West Hollywood, they've been catering to the rock and roll crowd since the 50s. A lot of rock and roll history in West Hollywood. How many of you guys listen to rock and roll? There's a couple. All right. How about hip hop and rap? Nobody? Oh, there's a couple more. What, are you guys all country?
Yeehaw.
If you're country, you got to go to Nashville. I got nothing for you. You guys, so these clubs we're going to be checking out right now, they're dives, they're dive bars. They're super small, but these are responsible for a lot of our rock and roll legends. Like you guys, Van Halen, Guns N' Roses, Motley Crue, The Doors, they all got started down here in West Hollywood. But you guys, everybody came through West Hollywood. Doesn't matter how big they are now. At one point in time in their career, we've had everybody through West Hollywood. Like bands like Kiss and Ozzy Osbourne, all of them. The first club we're going to check out is going to be the Troubadour. You guys, we're not going to be able to see it until I get to the intersection. So right when I get in the intersection, look across the street. 2 buildings in from the corner. It's got black trim and white letters, and it spells out Troubadour. So right there, the van's pointed at it right now. You guys, that little club right there opened up in 1956. It only holds 300 people. That is where Elton John performed when he came to the U.S. First place he played. That's in the movie Rocket Man. That's like Elvis Presley and Bob Dylan, Janis Joplin, Jimi Hendrix, all those old school rock and rollers, and then it just kept on going. And it's still putting out good shows. You guys, this is kind of funny. Look down the street. The left side is Beverly Hills, the right side is West Hollywood. Oak Club, and it stands for one of a kind. You guys, this is the one that Biggie Smalls did his last show at. He didn't even make it 2 miles away before he got shot. It's the one right there on the left of the TV screens. This is also where Suge Knight got shot. It's a nice place. There's a really cool mural on the side of the building too. It's got everybody up there. If you guys are into hip hop and rap, you're probably gonna want a picture of it. It's like Future, Drake, DJ Khaled, Katy Perry, everybody that's hip hop and rap. They even threw in the Kardashians.
Oh, let's see it.
So this club right here, the Roxy, you guys, this is like the Troubadour. It's just a little bit bigger. And this restaurant, Rainbow Bar and Grill, you guys, this has got so much history. The Rainbow Bar and Grill has been around since 1930. And back then it was the Mermaid Club. In 1962, this restaurant became Villanova. This is where Marilyn Monroe and Joe DiMaggio had their first blind date. And the cool thing about it, you guys, you know what? I'm gonna go for it. Hang on, I'm gonna piss somebody off. It's all right. Maybe not. So this restaurant, you guys, this is where all the rock and rollers would come and hang out. And the reason why, all of our clubs, I mean, you guys see how close the Troubadour is, right? It's right down the street. The Roxy, this is another club. You guys, one block up is the famous Whiskey A Go-Go. So this is where all the rock and rollers would hang out. And you guys, while they were hanging out, a lot of them came out and they engraved their names into the bricks. These are all done by the people. Where's my rock and rollers? You want to get out and take some pictures? Yeah? All right, I got it. I got you, right. You guys, the most famous club on the strip is right up here at the next intersection on the left-hand side. That red building with the black awnings, that is the Whiskey A Go-Go.